talking about teaching confidence and helping people really envision their dream.
Hmm.
What does that look like? Like, how does somebody teach confidence?
Yeah. Yeah, because you kinda think like, "Oh, is this something that you're born with or you're not born with? Like, could I get more confidence? Can I not get more confidence?" So thank you for asking that question that way. The good news is you can build more confidence at any stage in your life when it's just a decision. Like most things, you just have to decide that you're gonna do it. And again, most of the stuff that I teach, I try to teach it in a way that you can't forget it and that it makes complete sense. So, is there I ask often, when do you feel the most confident? What people are you hanging around? What did you do that day? What did you do that week? Did you get good sleep? Were you eating good food? There are clues all around you. So, for me to feel my most confident, I need to work out and I need to feel good about my body. Now, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. And that elevates your confidence too. And it doesn't mean whatever that means for you is what it means for you. It doesn't mean you have to go buy, $1,000 blazer. It could be a $5 Amazon shirt. If you feel great in it, you need to know what that is. If it's you do your makeup, you do your hair, so for me, I need to work out. I need to eat healthy. I need to get good sleep on a regular basis. I need to have positive relationships in my life. I need to be around people that see my gifts because that elevates me. And I need to have fun. I need to have fun. I don't like to be cold, so like that's gonna just make me in a bad mood and bring my vibration down. That's why I moved from the Midwest to Charlotte. And so step number 1 is going like, "Okay, when do I feel my most confident? And how can I structure an environment where I feel more of that every day?" So, are there people that you talk to on a regular basis that you feel really good? Now, on the flip side, what things are you doing that make you feel not confident? Are you eating a bunch of junk food? Do your pants not fit good? Did you not take time to, do your laundry and figure out what you're going to wear? Are you around people that don't see your gifts, that don't believe in what you're doing? The negative Nellies, the people that like to worry? There's a way for us to structure our everyday so that we are showing up in the highest vibration possible. So that's number one. Now that may sound easier than it really is, because now we have to potentially back away from people that don't make us feel good. And oftentimes for that, it's a matter of just giving people the words, right? So how do I start to not share so much with certain people? How do I start to not decline that offer to go to the birthday party? And oftentimes I'll just give them the words of how do you get out of that, because nobody wants to hurt anybody else. But when you start to see that I feel the best in this environment, now it's really a more of a matter of like either you stay in that environment and you live. See, a lot of people wait for something catastrophic to happen, but why can't we feel great, as great as we possibly can in every moment, right? And a lot of this confidence stuff goes, across. So why don't we feel amazing as often as we possibly can? So once you start to see that it's almost like them or me, if I say yes to this, if I let you in my life, if I stay in that environment, if I, stop working out, if my new boyfriend likes to eat pizza and I don't, and he's okay with me being 10 pounds heavier, but I'm making this up, by the way. Like, no, I got to do whatever it is for me. So you got to structure that environment. Um, and and once you see that, then that's going to roll over in everything in life. Because if you can stay in that high vibration, now you're going to start to bring things towards you. And you may think it's confidence, but it's just that you're living in your peak state. You may also need to come up on a skill set. So there may be something that you're like, okay, I want to be a great public speaker, but I don't know how to public speak. Well, you can't just design your environment and all of a sudden you're a great public speaker. That's something that you need to practice the skill set. You're a great communicator. I've had a lot of experience communicating too, but you know how many hours, probably days, that I stood in front of the mirror giving my sales presentations and having now I can do it a lot easier. But there's a lot of practice that goes into that. So perhaps, I think having an honest conversation with yourself of going, all right, what do I need to get better on? Well, schedule the time and figure out what resources you need. Modeling is a great behavior. Who has what you want? Who knows how to do what you want to do? Model them, ask them to be a mentor or something. And and if you had no inhibitions at all, if nothing was holding you back, if you looked at somebody that had the most confidence, and if you said, if I could just like approach this like her or be like her, I would do what? That's how you get your vision, you know? And you can't. There's nothing she has that you don't have. She was you at some point in her life. But you
Wow.
make this choice of either you blow through it or there's going to be moments that are uncomfortable. But if you have community, and that's what I love, what you've built, like having community is really the secret that like holds this whole thing together. Because if everybody else is showing up and blowing through their fears and doing things when they don't feel the most confident, but you're like, well, gosh, this whole world is doing it, you start to borrow that, and that starts to seep into you too. So the only thing that's holding us back is us. But if you can get around all the other people that are doing it, then that's going to rise you up too. And you'll get out of your head a lot faster.
Yeah.